Boys and I are down here to demonstrate the water purification process without using any scientific technology. But before we jump into the setup of the purification process, first take a look at the landscape of my hometown. It's really beautiful and cool out here. Set up the drone up to the sky. Before we break down into the setup of the purification process, let's first check the hardness of the water, which we call TDS, total dissolved solid. This is the TDS meter. I will be showing you how to use this TDS meter. I will be checking the hardness of this water straight from the stream or the river. So this is a TDS meter. You can see here, this is the TDS meter. Press on and deep inside the water and press on the hole so that we can visualize the rating of the TDS meter even if we remove this meter from the water. So see, you can see here the hardness of the water is 112 right now, the ppm, parts per million. For some of you, if you are not aware of the different ailments of the hard water, it causes the hair fall, dries the skin, and also the prolonged and the chronic use of the hard water affects the kidney, and it is very dangerous for our health. So if you want to live a very healthy life, always go for the filtered water. But for the people who live far away from the cities and down where there is no proper network or connectivity to get the RO water, which is directly manufactured in the factory, we can follow the simple step which I will going to demonstrate over here. It's very simple, so please stay with us and I will be demonstrating step by step so that you can learn and copy easily. The boys are almost done with the setup for the filtration. It's a 20-liter jar which we have been crafted for the filtration. So, but if you want for the bigger final production, then it depends on you how much quantity you need, the LPH. So if you want a big quantity or from the final production, then you can go for the 50 container jar or 100 or whatever. It depends. It depends on the quantity that you needed. But this is a small craft for the filtration, so you can easily copy this process. It's a very simple step. We are collecting the sand from the riverbank. We are rinsing this in order to remove all the impurities and the dust particle, because we need the purest sand. We are collecting the pebble stone. Before we use this pebble stone into the filtration, we are cleaning these pebbles. Finally, we are done with the setup. Now we will do the filtration. So this is a 20-liter jar. This is the cotton. This is to remove the dust particles. Let's place this cotton near the lid. Now on the first layer, 30% of the jar, let's fill the sand. of the jar. We're done with the sand filtration, the first layer. Now on the second layer, let's fill the pebble stones, the small stones. We are done with the pebble stones on the middle. Now on the top, let's fill the carbon filtration. This carbon, we made this from the firewood, or else you can also use the coconut shell, the hard shell. You can burn it down, use the waste as the carbon. There is no difference. We are done with the filtration setup here. But before we do the final filtration, let me explain to you the importance of each and every layers. This is the sand filtration. These remove the pathogens, the bacteria or virus, and it crystallizes the water, and also it improves the days and it lowers down the TDS. So sand filtration in the RO, it plays a very vital role. And this is the pebble stones, the small stones, which is carried down from the streams and from the river. While the water passing down from the above, it extracts the minerals and pass down to the final production. And on the last, this is the carbon filtrations. This plays a very important role again. This carbon filtration, it removes the impurities and also it removes the harmful chemical, because nowadays most of the water, the river water or the stream water, it has been polluted and it has been contaminated. So carbon filtration is also very important in the RO. Now we will do the final production. We are fetching the raw water straight from the river. This filtration assimilates with the RO, reverse osmosis. So in the system of the RO, first we need the bed wash. The filtration process has started. So I will calculate the LPH, how much water can be generated in 1 hour. If we use the bigger container, the LPH will be higher. The smaller in the container, the LPH will be lower. Finally, we are done with the filtration process, and approximately the LPH is 10 to 15 liters per hour. So let's check the hardness of the water, the TDS, total dissolved solid. Focus over here. This is the TDS meter. Press on, dip inside water. Okay, the TDS meter went down to 25. Now we will compare the hardness of the raw water. Okay, this is already the filter water. It has already went down to 25. Now we will check the hardness of the raw water. Now let's check the hardness of the raw water. Press on and then dip inside the raw water. The hardness is 118. You can see here the hardness is 118. So comparing to the filter water, it's quite good. Now let's check the purity of the water. This is already the filter water. It is crystal clear. We can clearly see the differences. Let's just place it over here. Alright, and also we will fetch the raw water. Okay, folks, you can see here the difference. This is already the filter water and this is the raw water. So we can rectify the clarity, even we can rectify the clarity here. We can see the differences over here. This is a filter and this is the raw water. We can clearly see the differences. Hope and believe that this video is helpful for someone or for some family, even though this is just a speck of knowledge which I'm sharing with. So if you find this video helpful, please write on the comment section. I would be delighted to comply to each and every comments. Thank you so much for watching and you have a very phenomenal day. Thank you.